I'm sitting here in my new podcast room. I'm still like setting it up and moving things around and figuring out lighting and how I want to do things. And it's a work in progress. But guess what? That's what life should feel like. I know for me, I'm launching this podcast this week. I know I didn't want everything to be polished and perfect. I want to be a representation of growth and evolution. Being a pastor's wife for so many years, it was all about like image and doing good for people, but also looking good at the same time and making sure I came across a certain way and making sure I was doing all the right things. And there was more emphasis placed on people's perception than the truth. Now I've been invited into a reality that I've created. That's true. The truth is, I'm not always put together. I'm not always made up. I'm not always saying the right things. I don't always look a certain way. This is my real life. I just moved out of a larger home into a smaller home. I've downsized. And so things feel a little different for me. I'm used to more space and having things laid out a certain way. And I'm having to make adjustments. If I had a message for you today, it would be get comfortable. Sometimes in the messiness of life and things being true for where you are. I want you to see a human when you see me. I want you to see yourself when you see me. Because, honey, trouble don't last always, okay? And we're going to come back up the mountain, and there will be people that will be there and say, I remember when. I remember when she moved into the smaller house and her studio was different. Or I remember when she had this and that. I remember. But when we don't share, when we're not vulnerable with the truth of ourselves, we miss an opportunity to invite people along a real journey. I don't want you to see me bossed up at every level, right? Who wants that? The same for you. There are people in your life that want to love you. They want to be with you. They want to journey with you. You're looking for your ride or die or looking for friends, people that can support you. But when you seem like you have it all together, it takes away opportunity for people to bless you. Allow yourself to be messy from time to time, hypothetically. But there's something beautiful about it. There's something that I've always wanted. I always wanted to be known. I was getting dressed and putting my suits on and standing up on the stage, and I have to be the leader and know everything and have all the right scriptures and pray the right prayers. And I'm laughing because in the depths of my heart, I just wanted to be a normal person and have an honest conversation with real people about life, about the Bible, about God, about drama, about family issues, about sex, about whatever. And now I get to. And I say, I better not, because I was tempted to like wait until I had things together and push the podcast back and do all. And I said, no, you're going to show up as you are, because this is a part of your real life story. This is a part of your journey. And this is a gift for us to be here together. In your everyday life, you get an opportunity to decide how you show up to the world, how you go to work, the kind of things you talk about. You are in control of that, nobody else. Find more room to be more vulnerable. Share with somebody when you're not at the top, okay? Share with somebody something that costs you. They say vulnerability is when you share things that people wouldn't have known had you not told them. We're in a season where we all need to connect. We feel it, we know it. We've been doing a lot on our own, and there's this subtle calling to others to connect, to be seen, to be known, to be heard. And every day we're given an opportunity to show up as we are. We say it all the time. Come to church as you are. Come to life as you are. But how often do we really? My thought for you today is show up as your true self, even when it's not perfect, even when you find yourself lacking in some areas, even when you have to fess up and tell your boss, look, I'm not holding my end of the bargain this month because I have this going on, or I'm taking care of a family member, I'm taking care of a relative, I'm going through a divorce, I'm moving, I'm going through major life things, and I'm inviting you into it to be with me. So today's message, is show up as your true self. It is beautiful. It is worthy. It's enough. It doesn't matter what people think. One thing I tell myself often in this season of my life, in this new chapter, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares what you drive. Nobody cares where you live. Nobody cares about the quality of your content. Nobody cares if you got a man or not. Nobody cares. They don't care. We have so many other things going on more important in this world. So why are you overly invested in what people don't care about? But in our minds, in our ego, and these constructs that we've created, we think we have to be a certain way, or else people won't love us, or else they may think we're whack. We're putting our expectations on other people that they don't have of us. I am in this world for myself and by myself, and I have a lot of amazing people that support me, especially you all. However, when I look at the truth, I'm looking at the truth. I may have been able to do certain things. I may have had certain things. Is that real today? And how does that add any value to what God is leading me to do in my life today? All I need is breath in my body. All I need is the function of my limbs to go and move and be and do. Like I'm bringing it all the way down to the bare bones. If you wake me up, that's potential, that's promise, that's faithfulness. I can work with that. Everything else is negotiable. Remember, when you're weighing out whether or not I should wear makeup or I shouldn't, or whether I should dress up or I shouldn't, or whether I should go to this party or I shouldn't, think about what matters most. What is important, and get to the bottom of it. You might liberate somebody with your authenticity and your honesty and your transparency and your vulnerability and you showing up and doing it. You might liberate somebody to do it just the way you did it. Had you covered up and made it about something else, you all would have missed an opportunity to grow. So I'm just being your sister girl, your bestie, your you know what, saying, honey, put on the house dress, turn the camera on, and have a conversation, love. It doesn't take all that. Okay? We're living this life. We're here to help each other find our way back home, and I am doing my work. So you let me know in the comments, how are you showing up to life tomorrow as your vulnerable, true, beautiful self? And what's so hard about it? What's so hard about the pressure that people put on us, or the pressure, the expectations we have of others and what they think of us? What's so hard about shaking that, letting that go? Let me know. And if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. I'm bringing the heat this season, okay? It's all gas and no brakes. We have a destination to get to, and it is my duty, my privilege, and my honor to help us be our best selves to get there on time and do what God has put in us to do. Like, comment, subscribe, answer the question. I'll see you next time.